Hello, this is Katie Bailey reporting live from your local Macomb County News. Today, I will be interviewing the Finch family about the recent events that have happened. Here, I have Atticus. How are you doing this morning?
Quite well, but a little shooken up about the past events that have been going on in our town.
Oh, yes, I could see that being a problem, yes. Could I ask you a few questions about the recent events?
Yes, of course.
Okay, first question is, what was your reasoning for defending Tom Robinson even though everybody else thought that he was guilty?
Well, I of course thought that everybody has a right, but even though he was black, I was willing to fight for him and just show the people that everyone should have a chance to win.
That's very noble of you, yes. Your second question is, how did you first discover that it was actually Bob Ewell responsible for beating his daughter and that Tom Robinson wasn't to blame?
So I clearly discovered that Tom Robinson, his left arm was shriveled, and Bob Ewell was a left-handed man, so it would make more sense for a left-handed man to be a girl on the, punch her on the right side of the face, and Mayle's face was scarred on the right side of her face. And Bob Ewell had habits of getting drunk all the time, so that all that just made sense in the end.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying now. Yes, that makes sense. What were your feelings when you found out that the jury ruled Tom guilty instead of innocent?
Well, my heart definitely sank, but I knew that Tom had a very small chance of being pleaded unguilty because, of course, he was black and the town we lived in was very racist and just disrespectful.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Next, we are going to be interviewing Atticus's daughter, Scout. Hi, Scout. How are you this morning?
Good.
Good. Your first question, how old are you, Scout?
I am 7.
You're 7 years old?
Yep.
Wow, okay. Your next question is, how did you first realize that Mr. Raymond wasn't a drunk?
Well, he gave my friend Dill a sip of his alcohol, but it turned out it was just Coca-Cola.
Oh, really? So everybody thought that brown paper bag he carried around was full of alcohol, but it's just been Coca-Cola all this time?
Yep.
What? No way. So, Scout, you mentioned your friend Dill in the last question. Where did you first meet him?
Well, when Jem and I were playing in our treehouse, we looked down, and a boy told us that he was our neighbor's nephew. We just started playing with him after that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
That's all the questions I had for you today, but is there anything you'd like to add about your family?
Well, my brother showed me his first chest hair today. I guess that's kind of a big deal. He said it's meaning that he's becoming a man.
Next, I'm going to be interviewing Jem Finch. Hi, Jem. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. So, I understand that you feel the same way that your father does about the whole race situation. Would you mind elaborating on that?
Yeah, so we have a maid, and her name is Calpurnia, but, we think of her as family. We always, have her, we go to her church sometimes, and they have a great community there. And so I just think it's stupid to just think of people badly just because of their race.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, for your next question, you mentioned Calpurnia and how you went to her church. What was her church like, and was it different than your church normally is?
Yeah, so most of them can't read. Only, 3 people can read. And Calpurnia can read, so it helps us, too, because she can teach us to read. And so what they do is the pastor will have a hymnal, and he's one of the people that can read. And he reads off a line, and they read it. And so it's just, I find it really cool.
Oh, yeah.
That they can do that because they don't have to read. But they can still praise
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. So at your church, do most people know how to read? So do you just all read out of the hymnals? Is that how it's different?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That's cool. So, Jem, I heard from your sister Scout that you got your first chest hair recently. What was that experience like?
Well, I'm pretty proud because, that means I'm becoming a man, so I'm becoming more like my father. But I would show you it, but I don't think it's very good to show on, television.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. So today on Macomb County News, I interviewed the Finch family, and that's all we had for today. So tune in next time on Macomb County News.
Bye!
Oh.
Why are you laughing?
Quite well.
That was so good!
Oh, I need to talk like a boy, I forgot.
Okay.
No.
Would you mind elaborating on that?
Yeah, so... Okay, I just gotta remember my gosh. Just gotta keep this sister intact.
Signing out!